welcome to the session 5 of metrology and instrumentation. In the previous session we discussed about the outside micrometer. In this session we will be taking another instrument called as the vernier micrometer. So let's start. So the vernier micrometer consists of basic parts. Let's see the basic parts first. It consists of main scale, sleeve, vernier scale, anvil, spindle, measuring ends, frame, locking nut, thimble, and the ratchet. So before going into further detail, let me tell you all how to measure using a vernier micrometer. The measuring process is similar to that of the simple outside micrometer. Here the thimble is rotated. Due to the rotation of thimble, the spindle also advances. The workpiece is kept between anvil and spindle, due to which the grabbing of workpiece takes place. After the perfect grabbing of workpiece has taken place, the ratchet is used to apply the equal amount of force every time the measurement is being done on any specimen, that is 1 kgf. So this is the way the measuring is being done. After the measuring has been done, the locking nut is used to lock the micrometer at a certain point so that it will not change when you are reading the vernier micrometer. So vernier micrometer differs from the simple micrometer in only one sense, that is it has the third scale incorporated in it, that is the vernier scale. So let's see all the three scale in the enlarged view of vernier micrometer. Let me use a laser so that it will be easy for you all to understand. This is an enlarged view of vernier micrometer. This is the thimble scale, this is the main scale or the sleeve scale, and this is the vernier scale. As you can also see, the main scale, vernier scale, and the thimble scale. The main scale or the sleeve scale is having a graduation of 0.5 mm. The thimble scale have equal graduations of 50, and the vernier scale have 10 graduations in it. So how to count the least count of vernier micrometer is our next task or topic. Before counting the least count, I would rather like to tell you all the my vernier micrometer has a least count of 0.001 mm, that is 1 micron. So how this much higher amount of accuracy and precision can be obtained using this type of instrument, and how the least count is obtained? Let's see that. So the first step is similar to that of the outside micrometer. As we have discussed in the previous video also how a outside micrometer is used and its least count. If you haven't checked that video out, do visit that video. The link is given in the description section below. So again I would like to tell you how it is measured. So for one full revolution of thimble, the thimble advances on the sleeve or barrel by 0.5 mm. So 0.5 divided by 50 is equals to 0.01, that is the value of one division on the thimble scale. Now this instrument is having another scale, that is the vernier scale, incorporated in it, having 10 graduations. So how these graduations come into account when the least count of the instrument is being carried out? So as we have calculated the value of one division on the thimble scale, that is 0.01 mm. Now this 0.01 mm is further divided into 10 equal parts on the vernier scale. So you can say that 0.01 is divided into 10 equal parts. So the least count of the instrument will be 0.01 divided by 10, that is equals to 0.001 mm. Now after calculating the least count, the another topic that comes is how to measure using the vernier micrometer, that is how to read vernier micrometer. So it is having a formula which doesn't needs to be remembered, but you should know about how this formula comes. So it is the main scale reading plus the division of thimble scale just below the datum line of the main scale. This is very important, what we can say, element which needs to be remembered by you all. Into the least count of thimble scale plus division of vernier scale matching the thimble scale into the least count of vernier scale. Now let's understand this by an example. This is an example. This is a figure you all can see. Here the main scale reading you all can see is 2.5. Now the next step is to find out the division just below the datum line. So the datum line here is shown here, and the division that is just below the datum line is fifth division into the least count of thimble scale. So the thimble scale is having a least count of 0.01 plus the division of vernier scale matching the thimble scale. So the division matching here is 8th division, matching with the thimble scale is 8th division, and the least count is 0.001 mm. So the measured value or the measured reading will be 2.5, that is the main scale reading, into plus 5 into 0.01, that is the circular scale reading, plus 8 into 0.001, that is the vernier scale reading. So we will be able to obtain 2.558 mm as the final dimension. So this much amount of accuracy and precision, by this much amount of accuracy and precision, we are able to obtain the results of any specimen. Uh, that's all for this video. Hope you like the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe for more videos like this.